how do you thrive daily amongst like adversity, you know?
Always remembering that there is light at the end of the tunnel, basically.
How do you
And
see that light? Like, where's that light coming
you,
from?
you,
What happens
you,
when you can't see light?
no, you will see that light, because whenever you get in your mind that you can't do something, guarantee you won't do it. But if you get in your mind, and it's not easy, it's so difficult, and I've been there. You know, I've cried. I'm never going to be able to walk again. I'm never going to be able to talk. I'm never going to be able... Now, I wouldn't even talk to people on the phone because I couldn't speak, and it would upset me. You know, so... But if you always have the attitude that I can't, you won't. You have to get... Something has to say, okay, I can. Because you will never accomplish it. Because if you always say I can't, you're absolutely right.
So when you were going through the times where you couldn't talk on the phone and all that, like, how did you change your mind frame?
Prayer. You know, when I would hear my mom say, Kelly, you need to pray. I'm like, this lady tells me to keep praying. You know, like, really now? You don't know what I've been through. You know, you can't, it's like you kind of can't tell somebody until you walked a mile. You know, you got to walk 10,000 miles in my shoes. Mm. You have to look at all these medical bills coming in, and look at all these doctors and 12 different specialists, and, you know. But even the doctors say she is a miracle. We have no idea how she came through all this. So, you know, whenever I'm feeling down, I can always look at my medical records and say, see, it was interesting. I was having like problems with my hip hurting a couple of months ago, and I was in the hospital. I'm like a legend at Inglewood Hospital. Like, everybody knows my story. And someone walked up to me, this physical therapist, and she said, how's your sister doing? I said, sister? I said, I don't have a sister. They said, yeah, your sister who has lupus. I said, that's me. She's like, she called about 5 people in the room. Do you believe it? This is... So, you know, I feel like I'm a walking miracle. If I can be an inspiration to somebody who is in the medical field and didn't know, then I feel like, okay. My friend's mom was in the hospital when that happened again. I was with her, and she said, so her mom was like, yeah, well, you know, she was here for a while. She's like, oh, you were here taking care of a family member? I was like, no, I was here. I was a patient. Really? So I like people to look at me and can't tell what I've been through. I don't look like what I've been through. And that's a blessing too.